Have you ever played the Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen? Well, in case you did, then you will agree with me that Dragon's Dogma 1 is actually one amazing RPG. Almost everything related to that game is great. And what is even better is that in a few months, 4 to be precise, we will be able to play Dragon's Dogma 2, a significant improvement of already great game. Dude, I like how I say that. Anyway, we have some new awesome looking information and in-game footages, and I think it's the perfect time to see what awaits us in the second part of this fantastic game. In case you're interested, I will definitely cover Dragon's Dogma 2 in upcoming period, so make sure you smash that subscribe button so you don't miss the upcoming videos. Anyway, in case there are some of you out there who didn't heard about this game so far, Dragon's Dogma is an action role-playing game that offers a rich fantasy world filled with epic battles and intriguing quests. Developed and published by Capcom, this game features a unique pawn system where players can recruit AI companions and strategize in real-time combat. With its challenging gameplay, expansive open world and variety of character classes, Dragon's Dogma provides endless opportunities for pure RPG experience. Now, this video won't be a review for the first Dragon's Dogma game, that will come in next couple of days. In this one, we will check all the new info about second game we got from Capcom recently.
At last! The bell has tolled on the age of the console. The return of the Sovereign.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
Learn aught you can of this world you must protect.
We ask that all be spared the horrors of the fell dragon.
From this moment forth, thou art arisen. Charge and all.
Here's my chance.
If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here?
When 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found.
Pitiable Arisen. Why dost thou fight?
Arisen.
You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Show me the path thou wouldst walk.
If ye intend to do what I could not, and fell the dragon true, I would gladly pass all the wisdom I possess into your hands.
First of all, the visuals. It was expected from Dragon's Dogma 2 to have improved visuals compared to its predecessor, but guys, from everything we was able to see, Dragon's Dogma 2 looks absolutely amazing. Everything, but literally everything, looks great. The world, details, characters, monsters, animations. I think we can't say they improved the first game. This is not improvement, this is something completely different, the whole another level of improvement. Why I say this? Well, as a gamer I came across situations, like many of you, in which I played a sequel to some game and had a lot of expectations, including visual ones. And unfortunately, except new story and some new mechanics or segments, there were not many changes, especially in the segments where I expected it the most, namely the visuals. Consequently, I had a feeling that I was playing almost the same game with a new story and some new negligible details. Dragon's Dogma 2, from what I could see in last showcase, kept that vibe and in-game feeling, but compared to first installment, visually it looks way better. When it comes to the story of the second game, we know that the Dragon's Dogma is a tale of Arisen, whose heart was taken by the dragon, and the setting of the second game is similar to the first one, but but this time the adventure takes place in a parallel world. You as a player will be drawn into the power struggle for the throne of the human kingdom of Vermont. It seems that the Queen Regent Issa, in order to her son take the throne, plots to set a false Arisen. Also, we know from the first game that the Pawns serve Arisen, but why they serve the false Arisen now, it remains to be discovered. On the other hand, the bestial nation of Batal treats Pawns as a source of misfortune and instead worship the Lambeth flame to ward off calamity with Empress Adinia at its center. Dragon is threat for both kingdoms and they are aware of that, but they have different thoughts towards Pawns and the Arisen. So, you as a player, the Arisen, will be caught between beliefs and plots of these two nations, the Dragon situation and much more. I honestly like how the plot sounds, and I assume that the depth of the story will be huge, where all our decisions will somehow impact. It remains to be seen, but so far, from what we could see, everything goes in the right direction. When it comes to quests, beside the main quest and all the opportunities, choices and consequences, from what we could see, we will have quite interesting side quests too. In Showcase, we had small example of side quests, but what was more interesting and for me really impressive was the language barrier in the game. So the Elven race have their own language, and in their settlement, Sacred Arbor, they only speak Elvish. The Arisen, as expected, don't speak their language and you won't understand anything they say unless you have Pound who speaks Elvish by your side to translate everything. This is great, actually it's amazing, it really is. This feature adds a whole another level of depth to the game. Character creation segment, just like in the first game, allows player to freely create their Arisen and the main pawn. The developers mentioned that in Dragon's Dogma 2 they used photogrammetry technology to increase photorealism. All in all, in those few seconds in Showcase, it was obvious that the player will have the opportunity to deeply customize his character, which is highly welcomed. New Vocation was presented in Showcase and that is Trickster. I don't know what is your favorite playstyle, but I prefer to play Archer, and when I saw Trickster, it sounded really interesting to try on the first playthrough. So the Trickster is a vocation that wields the sensor and uses smoke it provides to conjure illusions. It can be said that a Trickster is some kind of support vocation, focused on strategy more than any other vocation. You will use illusions to fight for you, evading direct contact with enemy, or boosting your pawns who will eventually fight your battles. Combat itself looks amazingly good. It's fast, with tons of action, tons of different ways to fight your enemies, absolute use of environment, great animations both for melee and ranged combat. Magic combat is especially good, which was expected considering it was great in the first game too. Dragon's Dogma 2 looks really stunning and really ambitious. Almost every segment of the game looks good and I can't imagine how it would feel when we start playing. I will definitely keep tracking all the info and will make a couple more videos about this game before its release. In upcoming videos I will talk about vocations, world and exploration, combat and some other segments separately, and maybe even some video about Dragon's Dogma lore, so if you're interested, don't forget to subscribe. Like on this video would be super appreciated so we can please the algorithm gods. I hope you enjoyed. That will be all and I'll see you in the next one.